here is what we are doing in this one. We are changing our attacks so that they go in line with our camera. So wherever we're facing on our camera up to a certain point, our character will rotate smoothly towards that point, and it just makes our attacks look a lot better. We start by doing this to our enemy first. So our enemy will smoothly rotate towards us when they are attacking as well. Just like so. And as with all of this, the full project files are available for YouTube members and Patreon members, and the full series is available now as well for members. Videos released every 3 days, so to stay on top of that, then drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscription, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Right, okay, so the first thing we need to do, content drawer, we're going to go to our Souls-like folder, we're going to find our animation notifiers, get this ANS line trace, and control duplicate it. This will be ANS rotate to target. Open that up, we're going to dock that at the top, then we're going to go back to our Souls-like, go to components, go to combat, and we're going to make 2 custom events. Custom event 1 will be start rotate to target. Custom event 2, so add custom event, will be end rotate to target. And then back inside our ANS rotate to target that we docked, go to the notify begin, get rid of this start damage trace, and then we can call start rotate to target. No, it should be target, I can't spell. Notify end, you guessed it, end rotate to target. This one spelled correct. Connect all that up, go to BPC combat, come to our start rotate to target, and then we'll get the set timer by event. This return value, we're going to promote this to a variable. This will be our rotate to target timer. Up at the top on the end rotate to target, we're going to grab our rotate to target timer and clear and invalidate timer by handle. Connect that up. Come back to event, drag off from event, get custom event. This will be our rotate to target loop. Come to the time, we'll put 0.01 seconds and looping. Rotate to target loop, what we're going to do is we want an is valid, we want the question mark is valid, and we're going to check if the owner, so get owner, and then we're going to drag from get owner and get AI controller and connect that to input object. So if they have a valid AI controller, it probably means that they're an enemy or they're an NPC. So we're going to set actor rotation, and you'll see that we can't get that from there, so we can do get owner. So from get owner, we want to do set actor rotation and connect that to is valid. And then the new rotation is going to be pretty simple. We're going to get owner, lots of get owner in this, get the actor location. So the person who owns this component, we want to get their location. Then we're going to find look at rotation. So where we want to look to. This look at rotation return variable, we can just stick this in new rotation for the set actor rotation. But our target is going to be a little bit interesting. So we want to get owner again, then we want to get AI controller again, and then we can do get blackboard. So this is the bit that holds all that information for our AI controller. From here, we're going to get value as object, and every blueprint in the game is an object of some type. This is the overarching thing. And we need the key name. So we need the key of the object, which is stored in our blackboard. So AI, find BB boss, go to attack target, copy this, come back to BPC combat. So we need the entry name, the target name. Okay. Promote this key name to a variable, compile it, save it. Make sure you go to details and key name and paste the attack target name. This is the most important bit. This default key name needs to match this BB boss key name here, or else it'll look for something else that doesn't exist. Make sure you have this default part here. I cannot emphasize this enough. Key name. We're going to rename this variable to attack target BB key. Right, now we don't have a target here, and this object isn't an actor, it's an object reference. I can't just plug that in, and we can't get the location from that. Okay, what we can do is, because we know that it already exists, actor is going to be constantly loaded. Our player is an actor, our enemy is an actor, this whole thing is an actor. We can cast the actor without any overheads, but we don't want to check if it's failed or not, because we already know that if the AI controller is valid, then this actor will be valid. So we can right click it, convert it to a pure cast, and as actor, we can get location. Pass that into target, compile it, save it. So before we test this, something I forgot, we need to just here after the find lookout rotation, we need to do R interp 2. This find lookout rotation is actually the target, and the return value here is the new rotation. And this will tell us how snappy we rotate. So we can do interp 8 seconds, delta time, get world delta seconds. And then we want to get owner, and we want to get its current rotation, get actor rotation. And this will be the current. And then we're going to move over a course of 8 seconds to where we're looking at, where the player is. Go back to our boss data asset, so DA boss 1, find his base attack 1, and we can create a new notify track, right click and add a notify state and find the rotate to target state. And I want him to rotate as he's starting this attack, and when he's committed to it, stop. And then on this one, on this section of the attack, I want to do a full rotate while he's attacking. So his attack follows the player's rotation. So you can set it up how you want, but you'll see it in a second how it works. Then we've got the other slash. And again, we're going to do rotate to target. And I want him to be rotating while he's starting the slash. But while he's doing it, I want him to be committed to it. Base attack 3, same thing, because these are just left and right variations. So up to about there. And then I want him to be committed to following through on the attacks. So we can see how that works by going into this room. He'll do his jump attack at us. We'll rotate around him. And you can see he follows our rotation. So it just makes the bosses a little bit more fun, a little bit harder to deal with. That's the boss sorted, but we need to do the player as well. And the player has a problem with his attacks. So if we look here, I can attack forward like this, and that's all fine. But if I turn my camera to go backwards, I want to attack a guy behind me, I won't do it at all. So when I let go of the combo, he'll attack behind us. But if I just spam attack the entire time, he won't turn. So we'll just keep going forward. So we need to fix that for the player. So it's going to be a very similar fix. We're going to get owner, get actor rotation, get the R interp, get the world delta seconds, duplicate that. And then from is not valid, we're going to run it on the new one. Very similar setup, but we're not going to use a lot of this here. What we do need is the right click, get owner, get actor rotation. Plug that into the current rotation so we know where we are currently. And then we're going to copy that, so duplicate that. And I'm going to right click and split that. And then the target, I'm going to right click and split and add the X and the Y. But the Z, which is the turning around like axis, so X and Y are the forward and back ones. We don't want to change that rotation. So I only want the get player camera manager and then get camera rotation. I'm going to right click that to split it, and the Z goes into the Z just there. Save that. We'll go to our content, go to Souls-like, go to items, go to data assets, wood sword, open up base attack 1, right click and add the rotate to target. And I want this to be rotated as it's doing the attack to about here when it stops. So as a player, I just constantly want to rotate to where I want to go. So now if I pick up this sword, I've lost the sword, there it is. So now if I pick up the sword and equip it, look behind me, I can do that attack. It's not really noticeable because it's the first attack. So we'll also do the second and the third. So wood sword, and we'll find the basic attack 2, right click, add notify state. So here we're attacking as we're going, and then just about here we're stopped. I don't really care about rotating. It'd look weird if you rotated the whole way through. So find base attack 3, and then this is our like jumpy attack final combo. So I really only want it here because as we're slicing down, I want to be quite committed to where we're going. So let's test that out. Equip our weapon. See, here we are rotating nice and smooth to where we want to go. That was good. Right, so we've got an enemy and a player that rotate to where they want to go. And next one, we'll get some more aggressive Dark Soulsy type enemies that check their distance and do some more fun stuff. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.